Cheyenne Bryant trolls the internet with a PhD robe. She made like a remake of the Netflix documentary with that little challenge they doing, and she put on like a PhD robe in a hat with the little degrees. People say those fake degrees behind her, man. What you think, man?
Yeah. So she's it's clickbait. We all want to go viral and everything
Oh
like
yeah.
that. But
Oh yeah.
she stay in people's mouth and they get her paid. But
Yeah.
she she needs to let this die down.
Yeah.
Her and Jamal Bryant is into it. They
Oh
got a
really?
she got a
Well, you know Jamal Bryant. You know he got a doctorate. So him and his wife. So
yeah,
yeah,
and him and his wife,
most people that
right?
got doctorates, they take that very seriously. Yeah.
Right. So she didn't send him a cease and desist.
Oh wow.
Uh but it was from her, and he
Yeah.
checked all the emails and the credentials of the people who were sending them stuff. Ain't nobody
Hmm.
credential. She making all this stuff up, and he putting on blast for it. She could have just been quiet and just did her little podcast interviews, but because I ain't knocking nobody getting their money. But if you don't
You
get
can't
it,
knock the hustle, but you gonna get found out. Sometimes the hustle get found out. You know what I'm
yeah, if
saying?
you ain't get it, just be quiet about it.
Because I kind of when she just it ain't like she popped on the radar, but when she started getting on the radar, when Cam interviewed her, Nick Cannon interviewed her, then she was on there with Jamal. But I was like, man, I don't know, man. Man, if you ever most people that got a doctorate degree, they are just built different, and she just don't seem like that kind of build. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
They just
I can't
because
just
you
stereotype.
give up a lot of your brain to do that. You give up a lot of your brain space, man. The research that much
Uh,
and write.
like you can do it. It's the difference in people. People can do it in 10 years, and people can do it in 4 or 6.
Because there's only like 1 or 2% of people that got a PhD anyway. This just lets you know how rare it is to even get one. You know what I'm saying? Um, for
But
people out there that don't understand, a PhD means you went to school for 4 years, then you got an MBA or a master's degree another 2 years,
2 years,
and then some people can take up to 5 more years to get their PhD because it's just some people it take a long time to write that much and
yeah.
research
So
that much
that's
stuff.
what I'm
You know what I'm saying?
saying. A person that
Yeah.
take 9 or 10 years in total, and then somebody else who take 12 or 15, just consistency and staying at it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I got a lot of friends that are nurses or nurse practitioners.
Mm-hmm.
They still maintain a certain level of urbanness.
Oh,
So
for sure.
just because you got a PhD, don't mean you listen to certain music or you're
No. I'm saying as far as they built different as far as what it takes to get a PhD, like what you got to go through. Like there's a sacrifice at some points that you got to sacrifice in order to really lock down and research and stuff like that. Most people that's PhDs, they are professors because they get paid a lot of money to be a professor. When you're a PhD, you become like a 10-year professor. You know what I'm saying? Like you really most not all of them, but most of the people that got PhDs, they really not even hurting for bread because they get paid for which she probably was getting paid for because they didn't know you know how people go to them online schools,
yeah.
um, bacon, egg, and cheese university, you know what I'm saying, online college, you know what I'm saying? Get you a master's degree in 2 years. I mean a PhD in 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And and then you know how she said she had a degree, but the school shut down and all that stuff. Like, come on, man, cut it out. You know what I'm saying?
Then
Like you said, I'm like, she should just let it die down. I think if she would have just let it die down, but I think she lost a lot of opportunities. Like people weren't calling her NAACP, weren't working with her no more, stuff like that. People were saying allegedly, and colleges not calling her for like speaking engagements and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And your books don't mean that much now because you're not a PhD. Because a lot of PhDs they do write books and they make money off that because you're verified by your credentials because you're a doctor. That means you research. You're an expert in that field. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, a lot of my
yeah,
principals uh,
boy,
call me Dr. Archer. I'm Dr.
boy,
Boy. And now
man,
they
for
work
real.
for it. They didn't just
Yeah,
give that out free. And they're
100%.
very particular who they let call doctor. They don't
Yeah.
even value the honorary degrees. I think that's a little
No,
bit of hating, but
yeah, that's like I was saying at church. when people pledge honorary, they pledge they go grad. They don't honor that man.
You know,
They're like
like
you when you pledge, I win grad. Oh man, you ain't no real.
but they like to
Whatever.
talk about Shaq, like he got an honorary doctorate degree. He got an honorary,
Because Shaq
you
got
know,
money.
fraternity.
That's
But
because Shaq got
still
money.
one of
But
the
if
best
I
and
did
still
that and
got
went
bread.
grad, if I did that and pledged grad, they'd be like, man, get out of my face, man. You didn't go across the line. Well, this Shaq though, it's cool because Shaq got money. He come in the room, yeah.
Yeah, he bring prestige to the organization.
But like they were saying on Joe Budden podcast, shout out to Joe Budden, they was like her pretty privilege is what's gonna carry her until it fades out. That's what she really getting out by. A lot of dudes think she pretty or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she
Yeah,
had one. She was
she
in the
do
car.
think
She was in the car with her
she
little bathing suit on. She was in the car. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
and she do make good talking points,
Oh yes,
but you can look at Charleston White. He's popular, he's a good speaker, but he
Charleston
never
White.
claimed
He's
to be a
smart. He
doctor.
contrarian though. He know how to
Yeah,
rile people up though. He love it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but he never claimed to be a doctor.
No, he did
Some
go to
people
school though.
did that without being a doctor,
He did go
but
to school. I think he got like a master's degree somewhere. Like he did go to school because he went to school for like mediation or something like that. He got a degree.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but he ain't calling himself Doctor
No, he won't do that.
Charleston
Nah, he
White
don't want to do that.
every
Yeah.
time you see him, and he'll make it a point to correct you if you don't talk about his masters or
Right.
whatever he got.